Do you think people with different political beliefs can be friends, and why? I think it depends on the differences. Disagree on what services should get more, less government funding. Yeah, we can be friends. Think my other friend's marriage should be revoked, their kids taken away. Then nope. Yes. It's very easy to share hobbies and interests without talking about politics. Yes, as long as they are mature enough to talk in a respectful manner and realize everyone's views won't always match. It saddens me that we have to ask these types of questions nowadays. I wonder when the decisive tactics really took hold of us. Even here in Canada, it's difficult to have friends with different political beliefs. Because politics always comes up and both sides have dug their heels in and will blindly defend their side. I cringe every time I hear Trudeau's or Poilievre name in my social or work circle. Because it's almost guaranteed someone will start crying foul. I'm really annoyed by this right now. Yes. I'm a right-wing person and some of my friends are left-wing. If they talk politics, I just listen and never argue. If I do argue, I make sure it's civil. Yes, easily. If you can have an actual educated debate about it but also not having politics as your personality trait. Yay. Decades of friendship can't be erased because of views that evolve through time. Just like opposing sport fans. Almost bad analogy. Probably. I think other people could, but I personally can't if their beliefs go against average human rights. We can agree about whether or not retirement minimum age should increase, but not about whether or not someone has the right to be treated as a human being. Yes. As long as they aren't the most extreme ends of their respective political spectrums, it is definitely possible. It is at the extreme polar ends where both sides find the other to be their enemy. It's fucking easy when you all understand what facts are. Pretty difficult when one person wants to talk about reality and the other is in some weird fucking bubble and where anyone that doesn't agree is an evil pedophile by default. Yes, if they don't talk about it or just agree to disagree. I don't care if you have an opposite opinion as long as you treat me with respect. Probably. If politics means the how of achieving positive outcomes. If you disagree drastically on what a positive outcome looks like for the world, i.e., values, then it will probably be much harder to have a meaningful connection. Yes. If you have to surround yourself with people who think exactly like you, you'll wind up stuck in an echo chamber and go tone deaf on some issues. The only non-negotiable ones for me are civil rights things. I think it depends what you consider to be a political belief. If we disagree on what's the best way to bolster the economy, or we disagree on certain interpretations of the Constitution, and we can discuss it calmly, fine. But if, for example, you think we should abolish gay marriage and enforce sodomy laws, we're gonna have a problem. Because most of my friends are gay and I even officiated a gay wedding. Some political beliefs come down to fundamental respect or lack of respect for real people. And I think that could end a lot of friendships. As long as it isn't your whole personality, sure. Like how atheists and religious people can be friends as well. If the entire time you're around a person is them trying to convert you to their side, or telling you how great their side is and how much your side sucks is wrong, then no. Forget politics. That just sounds like a pain in general. Personally, I also found civilized discussions with someone like that can also be great. One of my closest friends from 6th to 12th grade already had his political leanings decided and I had biases but nothing set in stone. We didn't agree on a lot politically. But I felt out talks were rewarding. We went to different colleges, but last I heard he was volunteering a lot of political campaigns. Even though I am now less politically fluid, as I was before, whenever we talk it still isn't their main point of discussion, so it isn't a problem. Different? Sure. Almost every single person has different political beliefs. But immoral beliefs? No. I do. My friend and I are completely opposite on the political spectrum. We sometimes have debates. But we do not let our differences get underneath our skins. If someone can't be friends with someone just because they have different beliefs, that's low-key sad. Yes. Adults can have differing opinions and still enjoy spending time together. There's also people that thrive on conflict. Even with friends. Depends on how different. Of course. Just don't bring up politics. And if it does come up, never ever get violent or unreasonable. Yes, because hating each other for that is stupid. Yes. In fact, my parents have polar opposite political views and have been happily married for 14 years. Yes. Good people know how to respect different perspectives and be open-minded no matter the subject. I don't discuss my values with people who I know are close-minded or immature, thinking they are always right or other insecure behaviors. I'm too old for drama or BS. Of course, if they never talk politics, that is